Everyone, this is Rupali here, working as an assistant professor. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on methods of performance appraisal. In previous video, I told you what do you mean by performance appraisal, why it is needed for an organization. Now I will discuss what are the different methods of performance appraisal. Basically, the methods are classified into two categories. First, traditional method. Second, modern method. Under traditional method, again there are 8 sub-points. We will understand one by one. Okay, so first, unstructured method. In this method, the appraiser has to give his impression about an employee, how the employee is behaving in an organization, what are the different qualities of an employee in an organization. This we are going to measure, means what जो appraiser है वो अपना opinion देगा उस employee की तरफ. For example, whether he has a leadership quality or not. That's it. Means what the appraiser is going to pass his judgment towards the employee. Second, ranking method. This is very simple method. As we have seen in the school also, ranks are given to the employee. For example, if the employee is performing an excellent in his job, then the first rank is given to that employee. This is also a simple method to understand. Next, paired comparison method. The word itself suggests us pair. Pair means what? A group or two or more employees. For example, there are different departments in an organization. Then, so to appraise large number of employees, this method is useful. When the number of employees is more, then we compare two groups of employees with each other and then give a judgment or appraise their performance. Next method, man-to-man comparison method. One man is compared with other man. This is also a very simple method. His qualities and that man quality has compared with each other and then the rates are given to an employee. Next, grading method. Under this method, the grades are decided. For example, A for outstanding, B for very good, C for average and D for poor. These are the 4 different categories of grades. These are given to them according to the employee's qualities and characteristics. Next, critical incident method. Critical incident method, this is also one of the traditional method. Under this method, the incident has happened in an organization and how that employee handle that incident, this is judged. For example, there is a quarrel between two employees and the manager, how the manager is going to handle that quarrel between two employees, this is going to check and accordingly his performance is measured. Next, essay method. This method is also one of the common. In an essay form, the appraiser is going to give his judgment. For example, he is going to write all the things about the employee, means how he behave in an organization with his supervisor, with his colleagues. This all is going to rate. Next, field review method. Under this method, the supervisor is interviewed from various departments, from human resource expert. He has a list of questions with him and he is going to ask the questions to the employees and tick mark the questions which are there for the employee and cross mark the questions which are not for that employee. This is what field review method means. What अगर उस employee में वो quality है तो उसे tick करेंगे, अगर वो quality नहीं है तो उसे cross mark करेंगे. Okay, now we'll move for modern methods of performance appraisal. First, management by objective. This method is developed by Peter Drucker, one of the management guru. What is this method? This method is a target oriented method or object oriented method. Objects are set and these objects are set, pass out to the various employees and then they has to follow the targets given by an employer. Means what organizational objectives are pass out from an organizational objective to individual objective and individual has to fulfill those objectives. This method is nothing but management by objective method. Next, behaviorally anchored rating scale. The name itself suggests behavioral anchored rating scale. We are going to rate the behavior of an employee in an organization. How he is in an organization. For example, how he is conscious about the changes in an organization, about the skills in the organization. These are the different qualities which reflect his behavior. This we are going to measure. Next, assessment center. This is also a very simple method. This method is mostly applicable when the organization is large. Under this method, two or more group of employees are brought together and a common assignment is given to these people or to the group, and then their behavior is measured. For example, how he can handle the different groups in a particular organization, whether he can handle the team or a team pressure. This we are going to check. Why it is important to give a promotion to an employee. If we promote that particular employee, then he is capable enough to handle that promoted position or not. This is going to reflect by this method. Next, human resource accounting. This is also one of the modern method. In this case, we are considering human as an asset, not an expenses. So whatever the investment we has made into that human resource, this is going to be measured, and accordingly his output is also measured, and then final results are declared. Next, 360-degree feedback system. The word itself suggests 360-degree feedback means what? Feedback from all the authorities. Feedback from supervisor, feedback from colleague, feedback from management, all the department members. This system has been developed in Ahmedabad, IIM Ahmedabad. Although this is a very famous method, and we are going to apply this method to know the feedback from each and every department, from each and every party who is concerned with that employee. And the last method, computer and web-based performance appraisal. This method is also very popular nowadays. Software programs are available in the market to know the performance of an employee. For example, punching machine. This is also a kind of computerized and web-based performance appraisal. Punching machine reflects, or it tells about whether that employee is coming into a time or how often he comes too late. This is we are going to measure through punching.